Hi guys. I hope you can hear me properly. I don't have my microphone on. I don't have my tripod. I don't have my light source because I came out to do all that this morning and the thing I was going to do got cancelled, but I thought I'd left my photography bag in my van and I hadn't. I'd taken it home. So I'm here and I'm parked where I wanted to give you a view of what I see every day where I am on the east coast of Scotland, just above the border with England. I'm as South Scotland as you can get on this side. And I wanted to run away and not do another video, but I thought, no, I have to do this. I have to get into the habit of doing this. And if I'd allowed the fact that I didn't have my stuff with me to stop me, I'd have not done it. This is a signal boost. Jeffie Bear has had his surgery. He's had both legs amputated very, very high up on the legs. So his knees are gone as well. And there is a funding site called Give, Save, Go. I'm sure that's what it is. I'll put a link in the description box anyway, and you go to the site and you search for Jeffie Bear and you'll find that there's a request for a lot of money to help him get a van that's converted so that he can get back on the road. And so this is a signal boost. If you could please spare £1, a fiver, 10 quid, $10, because lots of little steps make a huge big step, and it's going to take a while. It's going to take, it's going to take a year to do this. So we need all the help we can get. So that's a signal boost for Jeffie Bear, and I'm really pleased that he has come through the surgery well. It was a bit of a shock how much of his legs he's lost. I imagine it was a bit of a shock to everybody. But hey, just means he weighs less, doesn't it? What is it about all of us and ghoulish senses of humour? So I thought I'd say a little bit about me, since I haven't done that. And actually what I was going to do was I was going to do a full van tour for you today. But today hasn't turned out the way I thought it would. So I don't have the time to sit and do it today and show you my beautiful Scooby. I did just want to come and show you a bit of the sea though, because it's so good today. And I think I've discovered that where I've parked, which is where I come up a lot because I live in this town, I live here, is that they started to charge for parking here. And I only came up for 10 minutes to do the video. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens when I phone them on the way back out and find out if I now owe somebody 20 quid for having a look at that view. My name's Morgan, Linda, Harriet, Gallagher. It's Gallagher, not Gallagher, because we're from the north of Ireland in Donegal, and Gallagher is more often than Gallagher. Gallagher is more south. And it annoys the Gallaghers a great deal that people always say Gallagher, because, it's our name, it's how we pronounce it. It would be nice if you could get with the programme. I'm 60 years old. I live in Scotland. I have lived in England for over 25, 30 years. And I've been back in Scotland for, 13, 14 years. We came to save my husband's life. My husband, David, is English and seriously disabled and seriously ill. And 15 years ago, the NHS in England was starting to deteriorate really badly. And I knew I had to get him into the Scottish NHS. And And the move was just horrendous. I just don't want to talk about the move and what happened, and 10 years of stress. But we're happily settled here. And in fact, the NHS has saved my husband's life 3 times since we got here. So as a decision, it was definitely worth what we did, the move. I have a van that I bought just before COVID. So you can imagine, I had planned to get away with it with my then 14-year-old son, 13 I think he was when I bought it. No, he must have been 14, 15 maybe. And guess what? That hasn't happened. And it won't happen now for a long time, because the effect on my husband, who's severely disabled and in an electric wheelchair and in constant pain and with constant fatigue, basically he caught long COVID 35 years ago, when nobody believed that a severe viral infection could do that to you. He had 2 severe viral infections and never ever recovered, and slowly it's got worse over the years. After 2 years, 2.5 years of isolating, 2+ years of isolating, I'm not sure if I'm ever going to get out of the house ever again, because I don't think my husband's going to let me. But I can hope. And I can hope that I will actually get away. I have had a couple of overnights in the van when I've gone to do things. Like I went to a memorial service in Glasgow for a friend. I'm very fed up of going to funerals. Although at least we could go to Ed's funeral. A couple of other funerals I've had to do through Zoom or whatever they use, and my aunt died of COVID, and I don't think they did the Zoom thing, because I don't think that was something that they felt they could do. So yeah, let's get off the bad things. So I am hoping to get away maybe one night every couple of weeks, because my son, who's 17, just turned 17, is responsible enough now to stay in the house with Dad while I go away. And when I say away, I don't mean away, I mean somewhere in the town. I had thought I would park up here, but I need to check that parking thing out. So Scooby 2 is the name of my van, and I will do a van tour for the next video, which was probably going to be next week. I'm going to try and do this every Monday, keep going with it, and see where we end up. I'm sorry that the lighting and the sound isn't up to scratch. That's because I am so very scatterbrained, and I've been more scatterbrained recently than I have previously, so sorry about that. And to say, if you're still with me, please go over to Give, Send, Go, Jeffie Bear, and please donate anything you can for him. And I'm acutely aware that I'm at an angle like this. Sorry, I'll do better next time. I hope you're all safe and well. Take care.